Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maddie. I am a functional nutritionist and I'm also a full-time content creator. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. I find it personally so interesting to watch other people's what I eat in a day. And I know some people are against what I eat in a day, and I know that sometimes that can be triggering to people too. And if you're someone that's easily triggered by what I eat in a day, this video might not be for you. But if you are someone that takes it as more of inspiration and likes to use little bits and pieces from what I eat in a day, then this might be the video for you. So I just figured I would do a what I eat in a day on a very average, normal day in my life. I am currently in upstate New York visiting my family at their lake house, and I love it up here because, well, first of all, it's summer and I just love summer in general. But second of all, I love all the farmers markets. Like 45 minutes from our lake house, there's a big Mennonite and Amish community, and they have the best farmers markets. So I try to go to them as much as I can when I'm here and get really fresh produce and eggs and all the above. So I just got here at one of my favorite farmers markets in upstate New York, and I'm gonna go get some groceries for my day. Good morning, guys. Okay, so the first thing that I always try to do in the morning is get some form of electrolytes in, because it just makes me feel really hydrated and good for my day. Lately, I've been just using the OG Celtic sea salt, and you guys, this is so easy. You literally just take like a pinch of salt and put it directly under your tongue and just let it like soak in your mouth. It's very salty, but it's like one of the best ways to get your electrolytes in. Also, that way you don't have to be drinking like a full glass of like salty water for hours. It's just way more quick, way more efficient. Speaking of water though, I am gonna fill up my water because I like to drink as much water as I possibly can earlier in the day.
Beautiful day, man.
So I try most mornings to add half a squeezed lemon juice into my water, just because I find that this is like a really great way to promote natural detoxing, and it's really easy and it tastes really good actually. So I chug this first thing in the morning. I haven't drank caffeinated coffee in almost, I would say like 3 years, just because it gives me a lot of anxiety and it does not make me feel good whatsoever. It also sometimes gives me migraines, but I love the taste of coffee and I love the ritual behind it. So I often opt for a decaf coffee. With this, I always try to drink organic because of the quality of the coffee. It's just so much better for you, way less pesticides, way less chemicals involved. I like to spice that decaf coffee up with a little bit of coconut milk, because personally I just think coconut milk tastes the best in it, and it also has some really good healthy fats that I like to add in first thing in the morning. And then occasionally I'll do like a little bit of honey or vanilla extract to kind of give it more flavor, but that's not something I do every single morning. That's just once in a while. I'm not going to eat for a little while, but I am going to snack on a couple of these cherries because I rarely get cherries and these just sound so freaking good. Okay, so while I'm sipping on my coffee and my water, I'd like to make this kind of a ritualistic, is ritualistic a word? Yeah, ritualistic part of my morning. This is when I do the Artist's Way. If you have not read this book, it's amazing, especially if you're someone in a creative field or just someone who wants to be more creative and open up creativity in your life. It's not even just about creativity. It's also about spirituality and finding your intuition and your intuitive voice within yourself. So it's a 12-week course, and every single day for the 12 weeks, you have to do these things called morning pages. My morning page notebook, and every single morning for the morning pages, you have to write 3 full pages of journaling. And this can be literally about anything. It's supposed to just declutter your brain and kind of allow you to become more intuitive with yourself and actually start understanding what you want out of life, what you are like thinking, what those what thoughts are actually true, which thoughts are not true. And I've been loving doing this. It's helped me figure out a lot of stuff with my personal life, my business, so on and so forth. So I just do this when I sip on this. It takes about 30 minutes. But if you're looking for a new ritual or morning routine to add in, I highly, highly recommend doing this. I used to do so many things in the morning and have this huge morning routine. And while I still obviously do the little things like brush my teeth and do my skincare and sometimes work out or sometimes go for a walk, this is the thing that's always like staying with me right now, and just sipping on my drinks and kind of giving myself a slower morning before my day starts. Okay, so once I drink all of my stuff, like my coffee and my water, I usually have my first meal around like 10:30, 11, typically more towards 11. But it's almost always the same exact smoothie that I make, and I'm obsessed with it. I look forward to it in my morning, and I like it really, really, really thick, so that it's kind of more like a bowl. So we're gonna make that. The main ingredients are all actually frozen. So I always start my smoothie off with wild blueberries. These ones are just the Wegmans brand, but I also love the Wyman's wild blueberries. Double the antioxidants of normal blueberries. Next, I always add some avocado. One of my parents' house, I don't have Wegmans near me in New York, but they get this frozen avocado and they're already cubed, and they make the texture so freaking good. So I love this. If you have frozen avocado in your grocery store, I highly recommend. Do some type of green. So today I'm using baby kale, but sometimes I'll do spinach, sometimes I'll do dandelion green, sometimes I'll do honestly arugula or like whatever greens I have. Protein powder, I prefer vanilla. I love this Chobani one. It only has 5 ingredients, which we love. I can read all the ingredients on the back, and I actually know what they are, which is awesome. And then lastly, we have this huge bag of hemp heart seeds because I love hemp seeds. I think they're an amazing source of fat, fiber, protein. So I always add some seeds into my smoothie. I use coconut milk and water mix, but like I said, I don't really like it too liquidy. But let's make the frickin' smoothie because now I'm craving it. So because I don't put a ton of water in, I have to like keep taking it out and shaking it. But believe me, just play with it. You can make it work. This is a realistic what I eat in a day. So I'm actually just gonna keep this in here and eat this out of here. Less dishes. But as you guys can see, it's like so creamy and thick. It really tastes like dessert. The thing I will say that I like about the Chobani one is it tastes sweet and it tastes like vanilla, but it doesn't have that like artificial, really, really sweet taste that so many protein powders do. I feel like it's easier to control my hunger and sugar cravings throughout the day when I use a protein powder like that over like the really, really fake ones. Just finished my smoothie, and I honestly don't really like having like a sweet taste left in my mouth. I find that it makes me crave like a lot more sugar throughout my day. So I'm gonna make 2 eggs and eat that. And then that's gonna be like my full breakfast. I'm not scared of butter at all. I think butter is like such a good health food and it has so many benefits. But I just had a smoothie with a lot of fat in it. So I'm not gonna use a ton of butter for my eggs. After I eat, I love to get some steps in. This is amazing for your blood sugar, but it's also just really good for your mind, and I feel like it helps me a lot with different cravings. So hot, so I'm really getting a sweat in too, which I freaking love. It's almost 2 o'clock, which I find myself eating lunch at around then a lot because I try to make that bigger breakfast. So now I'm just gonna make myself some tuna, which is a very, very normal meal for me for lunch. I'm gonna use the Wild Planet tuna. For lunch, I'm usually like in the middle of a million things with work, so I liked it to be really, really quick. So I'm just gonna jazz this up really, really quick with a little bit of Chosen Foods mayo. This is one of my favorite brands as well, and I just do like probably like a half a teaspoon. I don't really like to use a ton of this. So add a little bit of yellow mustard or Dijon mustard, honestly just whatever I have. This one's yellow mustard, we're using that today. Pickle girl through and through. So I'm going to take some dill pickles and put that in my tuna. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of carrots. These are just matchstick carrots, so they're already kind of cut up. And then lastly, some red onion because I love red onion. Also just actually found some parsley in my fridge, and I love fresh herbs as much as I can use them. I try to, and it makes any tuna salad so much better. So I'm gonna obviously add some parsley in. So with this tuna salad, I mean, look how good that looks. Kind of looks like cat food, but it's really good. And it's food is fuel. Like, I really believe that food is fuel. You obviously want it to taste good, but at the end of the day, it's fuel. So I'm gonna eat this, but to spice it up and make it a little bit more fun, I'm going to eat a few chips with it. I like the Siete ones. These Siete ones are grain-free, and I just scoop a little bit of my tuna onto one of these chips. I honestly use them a lot like crackers. And then, unreal lunch, people. Green beans,
potatoes and barbecue.
potatoes. Is this one kind of open?
Yeah.
And barbecue. Oh, whoa. And some barbecue beef. That looks good.
Can I turn these potatoes off?
Let's see if, yeah. Let's see if
Yeah. A little roast to roast for everybody. Quite a dinner.
This is the final dinner. Added some tomatoes with pesto. Looks so freaking good. I feel like I ate like a decently good sized dinner, but I'm still hungry somehow. So I'm halfway through this, but I just have a green apple with a little bit of peanut butter, a little drizzle of honey, and lots of cinnamon. If I'm having something sweet before bed, I really try my hardest to have cinnamon with it because it really helps with your blood sugar. But I'm gonna snack on this, and just took a shower, so my hair is a little crazy. But I think I'm gonna end this what I eat in a day here because I'm not planning on eating any more food tonight. And I'm gonna get to brushing my teeth and doing my skincare soon. So thank you guys so much again for watching, and let's do more of these because honestly that was really fun for me, and I kind of like showing what I eat in a day because I find them interesting with other people's videos. So hit the subscribe button, and next week maybe I'll do another what I eat in a day.